Hello, my friends. We're going to get started with our Thursday workout. This is an upper body focus. We're going to start down on the floor, moving through cat and cow and doing all of our warm-up stretches, and then we shall get going. All right, we're on all fours. We're going to round up, chin to your chest, belly button to your spine. Exhale your breath. Take an inhale, drop your stomach, lift your gaze. Again, exhale up, cat. Inhale down into cow. We're gonna do one more. And then from a neutral spine, let's reach up, right arm. Big inhale, stretch, and then left. Right and left. 3 reps. And then we'll reach through. Right arm is gonna stretch underneath you, pushing your shoulder in the back of your hand into the floor, and left. 3 times, right and left. Fingers forward, stretch your hips back to your heels. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We're gonna come on up to our runner stretch. Right leg forward, left knee down. Tuck those hips under. Squeeze your left glute. Shift your weight forward to stretch the front of your left hip. Allison, is that the top your mom gave you? Because I know she got you a running top. Looks very Hawaii. Straighten that front leg. Hips back, getting into your hamstring, back of your knee and calf. And bend your right leg, straighten your left leg. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, pull your elbow down to the floor. 5 rotations, and then we'll switch sides. Right knee down, left leg forward. Go ahead and tuck those hips under, squeeze your glutes, shift your weight forward, stretching the front of your right hip. And then we're gonna straighten your left leg, hips back, drive your heel into the floor. Feel that stretch down the back side of your left leg. And then we're gonna bend your left leg, straighten your right leg, palms of your hands down on the floor. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, pull your elbow down towards the ground, 5 rotations. All right, onto your feet. We're gonna do our warm-up squats. About hip distance apart, hands on your head. Chest is gonna stay up, shoulders up, as we take about 8 to 10 squats. Inhaling down, exhaling up. And then we'll do our walkout, feet together, legs straight, reach for the floor. Go ahead and walk your hands out one by one to plank position. Optional push-up, hips up. Walk those hands one by one back to your feet. Stand up, take a breath. Three times through. All right, reverse lunges with rotation. Step back, rotate over that front leg, together, and alternate. Alternate as you go. Whatever leg is in front, turn your shoulders in that direction. Right leg in front, turn right. Left leg in front, turn left. Last but not least, we're gonna separate those feet nice and wide, straddle them out, push those hips back, reach for the floor, touching the backs of your legs and inner thighs. And then we're gonna sit over to the right and then up and over to the left. We'll go back and forth. Getting a nice deep stretch through your ankles, hips, deep knee bends. And then anything else you want to continue stretching, you can do that for the next minute or so. I'll be talking through what we're doing next. But I do want to say, for anyone who hasn't heard this information yet, quick little assessment of how you're doing today, how you're feeling. Super stressed, nice and rested? Have you eaten? Are you hydrated? All of the things. Give yourself a little score from 1 to I feel like trash, 5 to I feel amazing. And use that to help you inform and make decisions about how this workout's gonna go. Are you gonna push yourself really, really hard, or are you gonna back off a little bit today? Obviously, we're getting into sort of the end of the month, so I'm gonna be asking you guys to push yourselves a little bit harder, maybe use a little bit more weight if that's gonna work for you today, but obviously use your own best judgment on how you're feeling and how much you wanna push yourself. If you continue to push yourself super hard when you're already depleted, it's not gonna go well, okay? So be smart. Come down to the ground, grab a kettlebell. We're doing 1 minute Turkish get-ups. 1 minute to come up and down on the right. 1 minute to come up and down on the left. Choose whatever weight, body weight, medium weight, lightweight, heavyweight you want to do. All right, we're coming all the way up. Elbow, hands, hips up. Great time to take your time on Turkish get-ups if you're still learning. If you know how to do these, we are taking our time, finding every position, getting super comfortable there. 20 seconds left in this first side, first rep. Once you finish your get up, go ahead and park that kettlebell on the side where you started. Use both hands to drag it around your head and then get set up on the other side. Coming to your chest, using both hands to push that weight overhead. Then let go with the hand, with the arm that's not the working arm. One arm is vertical, one knee is bent, other arm and leg are 45 degrees from your midline, flat to the floor. Punch and roll up to your elbow. We're gonna pause for a few seconds every step of the way. About 20 seconds left in this minute. 10 seconds. All right, 2 reps down, 2 to go. When you're ready, let's go back to the right side. And as the song says, we'll do it again. If you start at the top of the minute for this one single Turkish get-up, you're gonna end up holding each position for about 3 to 4 seconds. About halfway there. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. All right, 1 minute left. One more Turkish get up. punching and rolling up to that right elbow. Eyes on your kettlebell, right hand. Hips up. Right knee under your right hip. Half kneeling position. Square yourself off. All the way up. Lunge back. Pivot on the floor. Find the ground. Eyes up on your kettlebell. Kick through. Sit your hips down. Eyes on your weight. Roll to your elbow. 2, 1. Roll to your back. And set that weight down. All right, nice and slow Turkish get-ups. Little extension of our warm-up, and now we're gonna get into our first strength block. So we're doing 10-minute strength blocks. We have 2 exercises that we're gonna be swapping between. The first one is gonna be an offset push-up. So one hand on the ball of your kettlebell, the other hand on the ground. So we're gonna take our kettlebell handle and we're just gonna push it down so the kettlebell is lying sideways on the ground or on its side. One hand on the bell, other hand on the ground, feet about hip distance apart. Feel free to come down to your knees for a modified push-up. We're gonna do 6 reps, as low as we can go, keeping your shoulders, your stomach, and your hips all moving together. 6 reps, then switch arms. Left hand on the kettlebell, right hand on the ground, same thing. Then we're gonna use double kettlebells for an alternating bent over row. So if you have double kettlebells, we're gonna set them up so that the handles are neutral. So the handles are gonna look like 2 sides of the letter H. We're gonna stand almost all the way over the top of our weights with our feet nice and wide. Hips back, so a hinge position, but you are still bending your knees. If you have 2 kettlebells, we're gonna push and pull. So pushing down into one weight into the floor as you pull with the other. If you're just using one kettlebell at a time, like you don't have doubles, or you don't have doubles of the weight that you want, you can put one hand on your knee and row with the other and do 6 reps and then 6 reps on the other side. Okay, we're starting now in a few seconds. So if you need clarification, I'll definitely go through it more as we move through these 10 minutes together. So offset push-ups first, and then those alternating or single arm bent over rows. Inhale into your push-up, exhale out of it. Six on each side.
It was years ago, but how can I forget? We were 16 up all night. Love and heartbreak was our life.
Okay, I'm gonna demo the first set with a single kettlebell in case you wanna watch that. If you have doubles, go ahead and alternate as you go. So if I have a single kettlebell, I'm hinging over the top of it, keeping my stomach nice and braced, my back flat, and I'm gonna do 6 rows and then switch arms. 6 heavy rows, heavy. And then you'll just switch sides.
Only because you kissed a girl when you wanted to. You think you're young and smart, got no
upper body.
responsibility.
We're gonna experience some muscle fatigue. We're gonna get tired. We're working for 10 minutes between just 2 exercises. So we're gonna get many sets here, relatively speaking. Take whatever time you need, and then we'll reset and do it again. We're 2 minutes in, we have 8 to go.
So you came home late just 'cause you wanted to.
Low as you can go while still keeping form, keeping your midsection tight, keeping your neck in a neutral position. I'm doing the double kettlebell bent over row this time. So the difference is I'm alternating right row, left row. My kettlebells are gonna stay on the ground other than when I'm actively rowing. So neutral handles, hips back, abs engaged, row right, set the kettlebell down, row left, push and pull. One is not better than the other. If you're trying to decide if I should do double or if I should do single, they're just a variation of the same exercise. So if you're doing one arm at a time, obviously one side is gonna fatigue, then you're gonna do the other side. I want you to use a weight that's gonna be challenging for you. So say you wanna use 35s, but you only have one 35, use the 135. Working on strength over conditioning. All right, we're about halfway through this particular block. 5 in, 5 to go.
I just want your time. I just want your time.
Go, Melissa.
Oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Just want your time.
I keep forgetting to alternate what arm I'm doing the offset push-ups on first. And so when I get to the second side, I'm so fatigued. So don't make that mistake. Alternate. If you're always starting with your right arm on the kettlebell, start your next set with your left arm on the kettlebell. Full opportunity. Switch it up.
I just want your time. I just want your time. Your time, oh, time. I need your time. 365, 24/7, I'll be fine. As long as you spend a little time. Oh, spend a little time. I need your time. Spend a little time, yeah.
Great job, my friends. Moving right along. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go.
Long as you spend a little time. I just want your time. I just want
Chest and shoulders getting tight. Whew.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me.
We're working for 1 more minute. Longer than we did last week. Oh, we got 1 more minute. 2 minutes left. Here we go, you guys. 1 minute, 15 seconds. Rep it out. Finish what you can.
You talk about faith. Is it just something you say? Or is it the same with that girl you texting when I look away? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence.
Last 30.
She wants to study your body. Who gets the better version of you? I need the bitter, bitter truth. I need the better version of you. I need the better version of you.
Great job. Take a second, write down what you got through and what weights you used. And we'll move on. Okay, next block, also 10 minutes. We're gonna be going through 3 exercises in this block. First one is gonna be a clean and press. Every rep, we're gonna start from the ground, vertical clean, up to rack position, and then all the way up into your overhead press. So starting with your feet right over the top of your kettlebell, I'll demo right side, clean it up, strict press overhead, back to your shoulder, back to the floor. We're gonna do 3 in a row on your right side. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 on the left. Go ahead and grab a heavy kettlebell for the next exercise. Floor press, both hands on the ball of the kettlebell, press straight up, squeeze through your chest and your armpits and your triceps, slow back down to your stomach or your chest, and then press back up. 12 total. Then we're gonna do a bottoms up march. So bring that kettlebell into a bottoms up waiter carry. So ball the kettlebell over your fist, fist over your elbow. And then we're gonna do 10 marches here. 1, 2, nice and slow, holding that top position for about a second. Once you get to 10, we'll switch sides, 10 more marches. Okay, go ahead and get your clean and press weight ready. 3 reps each side. That's our first exercise. Here we go. Woo. All right, here we're on. Clean and press.
Maybe I'm crazy, but something in my mind tells me it's easy to
Nice and heavy. Good job, Allison. Both Allisons. Allison. That weight is flying up to the top. You need to use a heavier kettlebell. I should see the struggle on the way up. You guys are doing good. Really good. All right. What am I using for this? Heavy kettlebell. 2 hands on the ball of the kettlebell. Pressing straight up from the ground. I like to wrap my thumbs around the handle, just kind of hook them around. Exhale as you press up. Inhale back to your chest. 12 reps. Yep, and then our bottoms up marches, 10 on each side. This is one that I gotta go lighter than I think that I should, because at this point, arms are kind of dead, and this isometric hold with the balance is pretty difficult. So Brian, does everybody have a heavy enough weight for the floor press? That 12 reps is challenging. Anybody like, it's not heavy enough? Everybody's good? Okay, I was gonna say you could do doubles if you want to. Say you had like 2 20s and that ends up being heavier than the 35 that you're using or whatever. Feel free to use doubles. We're working both arms at the same time, either way. As best we can, strict press, which means your feet are glued to the floor, your quads are engaged, your butt is squeezed, your abs are tight. Finding rack position and pressing from there. Don't bypass rack position and just go straight for the press. Sometimes I think we get in a hurry or we're nervous about the press. Stabilize in rack position and use that elbow and hand position to help you with your press, okay? We're gonna be more stable there, have more strength than if we're just flopping through rack position. All right, my friends, we're halfway there, halfway. 5 in, 5 to go. Boy, don't get me wrong, sure we're having fun, but it don't mean that I'm in love. I like you a lot,
me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I'll play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon. And you know just what to do, don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it. Cause you know that I'm hard to love. It won't be easy. So don't be lazy. Just give it to me. Cause you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love.
Good job, you guys. If your arms are feeling fried, give yourself 30 seconds to a minute. Let them recover. Shake out the tension. Shake those bingo wings out. And then when you're ready, we'll give it another shot. Whew.
How to make me fall for you. You should learn that on your own. I'll play cool, cause I hope you pick it up soon. And you know just what to do, don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it. Cause you know that I'm hard to love. It won't be easy. So don't be lazy. Just give it to me. Cause you know that I'm hard to love.
Good job, Melissa. Either the bell's getting heavier or we're just getting more tired. We're at the end. 2.5 minutes left.
Don't you? Boy, just be honest. I know you want it. Put some work into it. Cause you know that I'm hard to love. It won't be easy. So don't be lazy. Just give it to me. Cause you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Boy, you know that I'm hard to love. I'm hard to love. Talk to me nice. Talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes. Don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy. Make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it. I wanna see it. See how. Rewind. When we rewind, feels so nice. We time. You,
Hey guys, less than 1 minute left. So let's give it our all for these last 50 seconds. Couple more reps here. So you can write them down on your sheet. Oh yeah, did a couple more than last time. Great job, you guys. I see it. The perfect weight. Oh, it's heavy. Last 15 seconds. Oh. All right, we have an awesome 3-minute break. Take a second to jot down what weights you guys used, how many sets you got through. This week and next week will be an exact comparison in terms of the workout, the same amount of working time, and you get to determine if you bump up your weight, you stay the same, and you'll be able to see the strength gains from week 1 to 3 or 4, and the differences between like where you started and where you ended up. Okay, we're gonna do a 5-minute snatch-a-thon. I just made that up. We're gonna do snatches every minute on the minute. We started with 6. Then we've been increasing 1 rep every week. So what are we on this week? We're on 8. Okay, so if you remember this workout from previous weeks, if you were barely finishing at 6 reps, stay at 6 reps. If you had extra time to kill and you went up to 7 and you still had extra time to kill, let's go up to 8. But just know that you can be at 6 reps, you could be at 7, you could be at 8. All of those things are good and well. I just want you to not be crashing and burning by our 5th set, because we're gonna do this 5 times through. So single arm snatch, we're going to hike that kettlebell up to our hips, punch it up to the top, vertical movement, keeping that kettlebell close to our bodies on the way up and on the way down. If you're not comfortable with your single arm snatch, let's go single arm swings instead. Just so you know, a single arm swing takes less time. Obviously, we're not taking it all the way up overhead, so do more reps as opposed to less if you're doing the single arm swings. Challenge yourself to do 8 on the right, 8 on the left. For the snatches, be a little bit more conservative, if that makes sense, because the snatch takes more time no matter what. Okay, we're gonna get started here in a few seconds. So pick your weight. Obviously, I wouldn't go up in weight if you're also going up in reps. I'm staying the same, and I'm gonna do 1 more rep, okay? So don't do both, one or the other, or none at all. All right, here we go. First minute is happening in 3, 2, 1. We're on, time is on. 6, 7, or 8 snatches each arm, knowing that we have 5 sets total. About halfway.
Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life.
20 seconds.
Tell me why we don't make sense.
Good job. This is a good one to start with your less dominant side, get it over with, and then cruise through your more dominant side. Second set. Here we go, round 2. Make this weight feel light.
Finally don't get no fuss. Finally be riding on my way. Finally woke up with some luck in the book. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends
30
in the back
seconds.
of my roller. We gon' make it big one day. We gon' make it big, I say. We gon' make it big, just stay in there. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me.
How you guys doing?
Give you a moment to give you
10 seconds. Round 3.
Smell all the roses with me. Just give you a moment.
Get ready.
Stay in the moment with me.
Switch to single arm swings if you need a bit of a break.
Got a brand new one since you got lost in November. See it in your eyes when we leave for the night. Way too many heartbreaks still on your mind. Let the flame burn down for a while. Let the flame blur out for a while. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me. Give you a moment. Give you a moment.
30 seconds. Great job, you guys. Yes, chalk up if you need to. Okay, this next set is the last one that you really need to step on the gas. Last set, you have all the time and no rest. Round 4. Here we go. You got this, you guys. Keep going.
I see you climbing. Been trying to find your way.
30 seconds.
Since we were stuck in LA, come jump the rooftop and come watch the skyline with me.
Great job. Okay, one more set. Do not feel like you have to start exactly when the time starts. Most of you guys have 10 to 20 seconds that you're resting, so feel free to take some of that on the beginning so that you can get through the set within 60 seconds. Okay, time's on. If you're ready, go ahead and start. Last round.
Something from you that feels right, but I know nothing.
30 seconds. Use those hips. Feel the ground. Good foot connection. Break through that elbow. Stop Allison. Woo. Last few seconds. Good job, you guys. All right, come on down to the ground. So we have one more week of this program, the strength program, Tuesday, Thursday. And next week, we're gonna bump up our snatches one more time. If you want, definitely don't have to. But just to let you know, doing 100 snatches. So today, if you did 8, you did 80. Doing 100 snatches in 5 minutes is the requirement to get your Russian kettlebell certification. So the fact that you guys are even doing 5 rounds of every minute on the minute, 6, 7, or 8 snatches is super commendable. That's a very advanced exercise with a short amount of time and a short amount of rest. So I'm really proud of you guys. Wherever you're at, exactly where you need to be, and we can always make progress from there. All right, finishing up our cool down stretch. When you're ready, go ahead and roll yourself up crisscross applesauce. And we'll take our cool down breaths. Inhale those arms up. Exhale them down. We'll do that a couple more times. Love it, love it. All right, if you want in on this, bring your mugs up to the camera and smile on 3. 1, 2, 3. Love it. Great job, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great rest of your day. Hey, Allison, if you, she just popped off. Never mind.
Thanks, Trish.
You're welcome. Good job.
Thank you. I bumped up a lot of weights from.
Yeah, I was like, you
I'm
look
only-
like you're like pushing it.
I've only done this workout twice because I missed week 1, I guess.
One of the weeks.
Yeah, but I definitely bumped up the weights. It was hard.
Yeah. I know my arms are dying. I've had,
Yeah.
I'm going to stop recording because I don't want to
Oh, okay.
say anything bad.